Welcome to Daily Spark by Jacqueline. Where 1 minute can change the direction of your entire day. One thought, one perspective, one spark at a time. This is your Daily Spark.
Hey, what up, though? Happy Tuesday, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Daily Spark. I'm so happy you're here. So now let's start right away because I have a question. Have you ever met someone who made you feel incredibly special, but somehow you also found yourself constantly wondering where you stood with them? Maybe they texted you every day. Maybe they complimented you. Maybe they flirted with you. Maybe they made you feel like you were the only person in the room. But when you actually needed consistency, when you needed reassurance, when you needed them to show up, something changed. Suddenly, you found yourself asking questions like, do they really care? Am I asking for too much? Am I being too much? Maybe I'm just overthinking. So today, I want to talk about something that completely changed the way I look at relationships. Not just romantic ones, friendships, family, coworkers, all the ships, if you know what I mean, everyone. And that is the simple sentence, there's a huge difference between attention and intention. Let me repeat it. There is a huge difference between attention and intention. Attention feels good. Attention gives us butterflies. Attention makes us feel seen. Attention can come in a form of compliments, phone calls, good morning texts, likes on social media, flowers, gifts, funny memes, and long conversations. Attention says, though, I enjoy you. I really do. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all enjoy attention. Our brains are actually wired for it. Every notification, every compliment, every message, our brain releases a tiny amount of dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with reward and pleasure, especially when it comes from someone we really, really like. But here's the problem, though. Attention doesn't automatically mean commitment. It doesn't automatically mean investment. And it certainly doesn't automatically mean love. Now, let's talk about intention. Intention, though, looks very different. Intention is consistency. It's reliability. It's effort. It's someone remembering the things that matter to you. It's showing up when it's inconvenient. It's choosing to communicate instead of disappearing. It's someone making room for you in their life instead of expecting you to fit around theirs. Attention asks, how do I make you smile today? Intention asks, how do I build something that still makes you smile 6 months from now? That's a completely different mindset. You know what I mean? And don't you think? Psychologists often talk about something called intermittent reinforcement. It sounds complicated, but you've probably experienced it. Imagine someone giving you amazing attention, then disappears, then comes back, and then disappears again. Then suddenly they're incredibly affectionate. Then they're distant. Your brain starts chasing the next good moment. It's actually the same psychological principle that makes slot machines so addictive. You never know when the reward is coming. So you keep pulling the lever and you keep putting that change in or keep adding to that credit. In relationships, we keep hoping maybe today will be different. Maybe they go back to how they were. Maybe I just need to be more patient. And before we know it, we're no longer building a relationship. We're chasing moments. Think about it. One of the hardest lessons I've learned, don't confuse someone's ability to make you feel special with their willingness to make you feel secure. This is something I actually always had a problem with in my former relationships because I never understood that those were two different things. Security isn't exciting. Security is predictable. It's consistency. It's knowing someone means what they say. It's not wondering whether you'll hear from them. It's not constantly decoding mixed signals. It's peace. I think so many of us, especially those who have experienced heartbreak, abandonment, trauma, or even illness, become experts at noticing tiny moments of attention. Because when you've gone without something, even breadcrumbs can feel like a feast. And that isn't weakness. It's human. Our brains are always searching for safety. Sometimes we mistake attention for safety because it temporarily fills an emotional need. But intention, that's what creates lasting emotional safety. Here's another truth. People reveal their intentions through patterns, not promises, not potential, patterns. Anybody can say, I care about you. But do their actions consistently reflect that? Anybody can say, I'm busy. Life gets busy. That's real. We're all busy. We work, we have jobs, we have families. But people with genuine intention usually find ways to reconnect because effort isn't about perfection. It's about priority. Now, I also want to be fair. Not everyone expresses care the same way. Some people grew up in homes where affection wasn't shown openly. Some people struggle with communication. Some people have ADHD, and some people are overwhelmed by work, parenting, caregiving, or life itself. Different doesn't automatically mean they don't care. That's why we shouldn't judge someone by a single day or a single missed text. Look at the bigger picture. Look for patterns over time. Is there a sincere effort to repair misunderstandings? Do they take responsibility when they fall short? Do they make room for you even if their way of showing it looks different from yours? Healthy relationships aren't about never disappointing each other. They're about consistently trying to reconnect after those moments. So how do we know if we are receiving intention instead of just attention? Ask yourself these questions. Do I feel emotionally safe? Can I trust their words because their actions match them? Do I feel valued or just entertained? Am I constantly anxious or mostly at peace? Do I know where I stand or am I always guessing? Those questions will tell you far more than butterflies ever will. I want to leave you with something today. If you've been chasing attention, like literally chasing attention, please do not judge yourself. We've all done it, every single one of us. What matters is recognizing when it's happening because you deserve more than moments. You deserve consistency. You deserve honesty. You deserve effort. You deserve someone whose actions don't leave you questioning your worth. And remember, attention can make your heart race, but intention lets your heart rest. And I don't know about you, but after everything life has taught me, peace has become a whole lot more attractive than uncertainty. Thank you so much for spending another few minutes with me today. If today's episode spoke to your heart, share it with someone who might need this reminder today. And as always, take a deep breath, give yourself grace, protect your peace, and remember, one small spark can light an entirely new way of thinking. Until next time, bye.
Before you go, carry this with you today. Remember, you don't have to change your whole life today, just your next thought. This is Daily Spark by Jacqueline. Reflect, reset, rise. Until next time.